agents was happening. I know I've been away for a while and I understand. It was the electrifying, fully developed, highly underrated underdog in the stream space. Where's he at? Where's ONETIME? Still here. Even though I haven't been 100%. And I'm still not 100%. However, that liquid power kind of helps out a little bit. Still not 100%. However, we got a job to do. There's work to be put in. So let's get that going. Let's get it. Now, I want to talk about the Strikers. And if you didn't know about the Strikers gear set, I'm going to tell you anyway. Strikers gear set with 4 pieces. You get the perk, the talent, Striker's Gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. 1 stack is lost per second between 0 and 50 stacks. 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100 stacks. With the chest piece, you get the additive talent, Press the Advantage. Increase max stacks for Striker's Gamble from 100 to 200. 3 stacks lost per second between 100 and 200 stacks. And for the backpack, you get the additive talent, Risk Management. Increases total weapon damage gained per stack of Striker's Gamble from 0.65% to 1%. Pretty nasty. And the builds in this video, or at least the ones that I'm going to be using, we don't use the backpack. And one of them, we don't even use the chest piece. Still slaps. All right, let's get into the build. We're using the custom L86 A2 LMG. Right. Now, you can use whatever you want. We're using this weapon. Damage to target out of cover and critical hit damage. We're also running Optimist on this weapon. Weapon damage is increased by plus 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. For the secondary weapon, we're using the Rock and Roll. Critical hit chance and damage to armor and perfectly extra. Plus 50% magazine capacity. For the simple fact of getting our stacks for Striker fast. For the Striker's mask, you got weapon damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage mod. We're utilizing the Striker's chest piece. With the chest piece, we have armor rolled maxed, critical hit damage, and a critical hit chance mod. Now you can also roll damage if you wanted to. I just don't like going in naked. That's just personal preference. And let's not forget that with the chest piece, we get the Press the Advantage talent. For the gloves, Striker gloves, armor, 1%, personal preference, and a critical hit chance. We'll be using the Striker holster, weapon damage, critical hit chance roll, maxed out. For the knee pads, we're using the exotic knee pads, Sawyer's knee pads, and it has the talent, Stand Your Ground. Not be staggered by explosions, increases total weapon damage by 3% each second you are not moving. Stacks up to 10 until you start moving. All stacks lost 10 seconds after moving. And it does work behind cover. For the backpack, we're running a Seska backpack. Critical hit chance, weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage mod. We're also running Vigilance on the backpack. Increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. Easy. And last but not least, we got the busy little bee, that extra kick. Each shot to a different target will give you 1 stack, up to 10. Each stack will give 20% weapon damage increase. Stacks will activate once the agent switches weapons and will last for 10 seconds. You do the math. Now for the second build, we got the face tanker. Now we got a bunch of shields, but we got the shield splinterer with damage to target out of cover on our roll and health damage. And we also have the perfect Optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. And for the secondary, we're using the Rock and Roll as well. For this build, we got the 4 pieces of Striker, all rolled with armor core. Also, critical hit chance, and the Bucaro's holster. Bucaro's holster, we have weapon damage. Okay, this is a named holster from the Brazos brand set.
But one shot, what about the ninjabike backpack?
Yeah, we got that too. Now this build is outfitted for damage. You got our 3 pieces. You only need 3 with a ninjabike backpack. All red cores, minus the Carl's holster. However, Carl's holster has 15% damage, weapon damage on there. And like I said, I don't like going out completely naked. But we got the contractor's gloves, LMG damage, weapon damage, 2-piece bonus with the ninjabike backpack. We also got the damage to armor and critical hit chance. For the weaponry, we got the stoner LMG. So we can light the asses up. You feel me? It's not maxed. LMG damage is not maxed. However, it still slaps. Damage to targets out of cover, critical hit damage. And we also got the frenzy on there. For every 10 bullets in the magazine capacity, aim plus 3% rate of fire and plus 3% weapon damage for 5 seconds when reloading from empty. Yeah, you do the math on that. Nasty. For the secondary, we're splitting the heads and shields with the shield splinterer. Kept it simple. The optimist on there. Perfect optimist. Excuse me. Still nasty. And for our go-to sidearm, we got the busy little B, keeping it locked, holding us down in the clutch moments.
Yeah, that's all cool, but what about skills? Can I use skills with this build too? You got something for that?
Absolutely. Now for the skill build variant for the strikers, we're utilizing the capacitor in this build. Now we got the trusty ACS shotgun, but we also have the InSync talent on there. With the InSync talent, hitting an enemy grants 50% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 15% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. Pretty nifty. We're also using the Memento's backpack in this build. Now for a sidearm, right? The sidearm, we've got the card that also gives us skill tier. And we're using the technician specialization for skill damage and a skill tier. Now we got 3 pieces rolled for skill tier. We're also using a wyvern wear chest piece, skill tier, skill haste, skill damage, skill haste. And we also have 2 pieces that are rolled for armor. Okay, the reason that is rolled for armor is because we're also implementing intimidate in this build. You have bonus armor in 1 stack each second to a max of 9. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4% to enemies within 10 meters. Now we need those 2 pieces of armor for us to even need or utilize the Memento's backpack, because we get more bonus armor. And if we get more bonus armor, that means we stay alive longer with that bonus armor. And the longer we have our bonus armor present, the intimidate kicks in. And we're able to increase that to full stacks as we demolish. Now, with the capacitor, it has the capacitance talent. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier that we have, we gain 7.5% weapon damage. Now we have, let's count it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skill tiers. Actually, when we kill someone utilizing the future perfect card, when we kill someone, we also get a skill tier, and that puts us into overcharge, increasing our skill damage. Yeah, nasty. Now you can utilize whatever skills you want here. We did a couple things, tried different things with it. It's a pretty decent variant, skill damage variant. Now listen, I know we got some veterans out here, okay? That's understandable. There's plenty of ways to run the Strikers gear set. For the average player or beginner, anyone new to the whole gear set game, okay? Did I over deliver? Gave you four variations of how to implement Strikers gear set. And if I did, let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, well, you already know what to do.
Out of the mainframe, the valve goes. Brewsquad.
Now go out there and make things happen, Agent. I'll catch you on the next one. Brewsquad. Bebemus, Ludimus, Imperimus. We drink, we play, we dominate. Brewsquad. Get involved.